The original community that had become known as Santa Paula was established by the Chumash Indians. The land later was given away as part of the Spanish land grant to Rancho Santa Paula and Satacoy in 1840s. By 1860s, the area was subdivided into small farms. By 1888, oil was discovered in Santa Paula of the Union Oil Company in 1890. With all this business, the train came through. Southern Pacific Railroad Depot was built in Santa Paula in 1887. Is literally right across the street from the Glen Tavern. It's perfect. People would come here, they would take the train. Whenever the train came through, you know the train follows money. And this Santa Paula was making a lot of money. You had the Hollywood, the citrus groves, avocado groves, and then black gold. That's right, oil. Once oil came, so did so many people's hopes and dreams. So many people, there were 2,200 people, and it was overcrowding the boarding houses. And that is when Santa Paula issued the build of the Glen Tavern. Think of all the people that have touched the walls. Think of all the people that have walked through this magnificent hotel, through those doors with high hopes and dreams, some sad, some happy. Think about what the hotel has withstood over time, over 110 years. The Glen Tavern has witnessed Prohibition, Depression, Wall Street crash, earthquakes, and floods. March 12, 1928, 2 minutes before midnight, the San Francisco Dam broke of over 12 billion gallons of water when the San Francisco Dam broke. Nobody was prepared. It was 2 minutes before midnight, no warnings. The dam rushed 54 miles until eventually it arrived in Ventura to the ocean. Along the way, it swept debris and trees, and lives were lost. They still to this day don't know how many people died. First it was 300, 400, 500. Bodies were found, if they were at all, were found as far away as Mexico. Up until the 1990s, they still were finding bodies. Where did some of these bodies go? They flew here at the Santa Paula train station. If I'm a ghost, if I'm a spirit, that's nothing to walk right over here to the Glen Tavern Inn. Sorry, I can't believe it. You guys gonna sing me some answers today? Did you hear it? Yeah. I'm gonna go backwards. There's nothing up here to make those things go.
Go light, dark.
Just wait a minute.
Good time. Good time. Good time. Good time.
Let's talk English. Me?
Everyone you know.
Everyone you know, he said. You heard that, right?
No way.
Me?
Everyone you know.
Everyone you know. Me?
Everyone you know.
Everyone you know. My name is Marie Mason, and I want to welcome you. I will be your host in the Glen Tavern paranormal event. I feel like the hotel is actually, it feels like a mansion. It doesn't feel like a hotel. It feels more homey. I mean, for me, when I walk into the lobby, it feels like I'm in a big mansion, you know? And I want to thank Rosanna, Tom, and her family for allowing us to have this experience. Many of you have been here before. Many of you have not. Many of you may have seen it on TV, or maybe you just watched it on a YouTube. Now it's your turn. This event is about you. I already know I can catch a ghost. You are here to try it with me. Some of you already have caught ghosts. It's exciting, okay? It's like going into a museum, but an active museum. She's alive. If you have watched the Dead Files, and Rosanna was talking about how she felt about the Glen Tavern, she describes it as being alive.
Okay. 10 years ago, I came here and I saw this building that was beautiful, but it was in such disrepair. I told my husband, let's do something about this building. This building needs help. So I convinced my family. It was my idea, my project. Okay. And my family really resents that. I became obsessed.
Jeez.
So with that being said, let's treat the Glen Tavern with respect. Now, what we're going to be able to do, it's very exciting. We're going to be able to go into the basement. Some of the employees have told me off the record, they don't like to go to the basement. They don't like the basement. They don't want to go down to the basement.
We get people that wake up in the middle of the night saying that they can't sleep here because they feel that their bodies are being pulled to the floor. Contractors running downstairs and saying, we just saw these children running down the hall and they went into a wall. There are people who hear their names being whispered, like Steve.
Wow.
But also,
if any of you have watched the Dead Files, when Rosanna was talking, she also talks about the third floor, the haunted.
I've been resistant to coming up here. I get a creepy feeling here. I can't even send my employees up here by themselves to clean. I always have to assign two or with a maintenance guy. I mean, they just won't do it by themselves.
Okay, so employees don't like to go into the basement alone. They don't like to go into the third floor.
I got the call from hell saying that your building is on fire and we don't know if we're going to be able to save it.
Oh. Wow.
When I stayed here, after the event the first time, I was staying in 308. Now, 308 is said to be Houdini's room.
Got in the bathroom. We were asking who was here, and the response was Harry.
And this room is?
Harry Houdini's room.
307 is said to where a gambler by the name of Calvin was caught cheating in a poker game. He had 5 aces. And so when they found out he cheated, they went up there and killed him.
Rarely
Bang.
Oh my god. Rarely
Bang.
Oh my god.
Later, when they did remodeling in the kitchen, they found a derby hat with a bullet hole in it. The other thing about 307 is said to be a prostitute. A prostitute was killed with her head cut off and found in the closet. I just turned it on. I'm here at the Glen Tavern, room 307. This is supposed to be the most haunted room, okay? And in the closet, there was a prostitute who had her head cut off, and they found her body. But not so fast, kiddies. I personally stayed in 308. That is the Houdini room. 308. And I was laying sideways, and I swear to God, I felt like somebody was pulling my shirt like this. Just pulling it. And I kept going like, get off of me. It was just pulling. Like it was pulling. This K2 meter is one of the tools you guys are going to get to use. This K2 meter it's an EMF. So it's not going to work if you put any kind of a battery next to it, okay? It doesn't work like that. The way this works is, let's just say like a microwave. So if a microwave comes through, these lights will go up. Some of you already know about this stuff, but really quick, some people don't. This is the SB7 spirit box. Okay? What this is it is a radio been converted by ITC. And what it is, it's just pretend like you have a radio, old school, some of you might not know. A radio, and you just spin the dial really fast, like channel, 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 channel. What this does is it spins as fast as it can. Channel, 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 channel. Now the theory is that the spirits, you know, I believe that they're on a different dimension, a much faster dimension. And so the theory is that they can take, when this radio is going as fast as it can, you know, you hear this. I know this is annoying to most of you, but if you guys know what we're really doing, which you will right now, it's fun. So the radio is spinning at really high back, channel, 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 channel. And the theory is that they can grab a word and talk to us. So when that spirit said to me, everyone you know, that's highly, highly, highly impossible to do. There's another new box, and this one is called the Alice DNA. And the theory behind this is like kinetics. Okay, so in other words, remember in the carnival days where the Zimbabwe guy would say, oh, I'm telling you to pick up that pin. Okay, well the theory is there's telekinetics and telekinetic. Either it's talking. Either it's telling you, either the spirit is telling the radio to tell the word, or the spirit is telling you. This is behind telekinetics. Remember, if it's relevant to what it's saying, if you ask the questions like, how old are you? And it says purple, it's not relevant. But if you said, how old are you? And he said 22, now you know it's on the same wavelength. You're going to be able to get to play with SLS Connect. This is, I build these, so I have 2 of these for everyone to play with. They're very expensive, so be careful. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. So for me, we turn off the lights, because why not? Get a little spooked out. So we turn off the lights. This right here is an infrared camera. That means you can see in the dark. Okay? There you have it. Come inside, have fun, know the do's and don'ts, and let's talk to some ghosts.
Howdy! Come on in. This is the Glen Tavern Inn, and my name is Rosanna. I've owned this hotel since 2004, in this lifetime, but maybe it owns me.